welcome back to another session of Revised You, the learning platform. Here you can access a lot of learning materials through online as well as offline. So I'm Adira, I'm going to teach you biology. Cool. So I hope all of you are doing fine, right? And did you watch the previous videos? If not yet, just go through the playlist. And we were discussing about the basis of classification in animal kingdom. So there is a lot of criteria to classify animals, right? Yes, I know you remember all those points discussed in the previous classes. Cool. Today we will learn some more points, okay? And we have discussed all these factors in the previous classes, and also scansorial, arboreal, aerial, and what are solitary, colonial, and we can classify animals based on body segmentation and the nature of skeleton and formation of mouth and mode of running also. Cool. So today we are going to discuss the sixth point. It is the level of organization. What is that? You know this very well. We have studied that atoms together form to create a molecule. When molecules are joined together, they create macromolecules, right? And when macromolecules are joined together, they can create an organelle, right? When organelles are joined together, they create a cell, a whole cell. Can you understand? Yes, when cells are joined together to perform a function, they are called tissues. When tissues are joined, they form organs. When organs are joined to perform a specific function, it is called organ system, as in case of digestion, right? There is liver, the stomach, intestine, pancreas, all the organs are there to perform a single function, which is digestion. And then several organ systems create an organism, a whole organism. I hope you understand. And so we told what is level of organization, and all animals are multicellular, that we know. Multicellular feature is a peculiarity of animals. So all animals are multicellular, but they do not exhibit same pattern of organization of cells. Clear? All of them are multicellular, but they are not the same in their arrangement or pattern of organization of cell. So here we have several titles. As you can see, the first one is cellular level. The level of organization in cellular level can be seen in sponges. We are very familiar with sponges, right? Let's see. Cells are arranged as loose cell groups here. Okay, in cellular level, cells are arranged as loose cellular groups. And next one is the tissue level. Here, among the cell groups, there is some division of labor. Okay, a particular group do a particular function, for example, digestion. Okay, and another group of cells called tissues do another function. Okay, like excretion. Okay, so tissue level, we can see division of labor among the cell groups. Clear? Now the third one is organ level of organization. Well, so have you heard about platyhelminthes? Okay, they are the group of flatworms. Okay, in platyhelminthes, for example, the tissues are grouped together to form an organ, right? In platyhelminthes, these tissues are grouped together to form an organ, and this organ does a specific function in the organism. It can be digestion, or it can be excretion, or it can be any other function, but a single organ is performing the specific function, not tissues, not cells. So the last one is organ system level of organization. What is that? Higher forms, like almost all vertebrates like us, have this organ system level of organization. In this, organs are associated to form several functional systems. For example, digestive system. It consists liver, stomach, pancreas, etc. And if you look another example, it is reproductive system. There is a lot of organs performing the reproduction together. So these are the examples for the 4 levels of organization. As you can see, the cells are formed to tissue and they are grouped to form an organ, and then in the organ system level, several organs are together performing a specific function. For example, digestion. See, there is liver, stomach, intestine, etc. So it is an organ system level. At last, an organism is there which is having several organ systems. So the first pick is a sponge. Yes, you are very familiar with it. So sponges are included in cellular level of organization. Each cell do each function. And the second picture is a hydra, which is included in tissue level, and it is a coelenterates. And the third picture is a platyhelminth. All flatworms are not in organ level, but some are. So flatworms can be the example for organ level. And the organ system level, as you can see in the picture, rats, birds, some mammals. So I hope you are very familiar with these examples. For cellular level, we have sponges. For tissue level, we have hydra or other coelenterates. For organ level, we have some platyhelminths like flatworms, and in organ system level, we have higher vertebrates. Clear? And we have to discuss one more thing here, which is about organ system level. Okay. And this organ system level of organization is different in different group of animals. Okay. In birds or in rats or in mammals like kangaroo, humans, the organ system is not same. So it differ in different groups, and as you can see in the picture, it is an example for a flatworm. The digestive system is composed of a single opening. Clear? And we have told already, not all platyhelminths organ level of organization. Some are having organ level of organization and others are having organ system level of organization. And look at the picture. This is the digestive system of flatworm, and as you can see, there is only a single opening for both entering food as well as for the excretion purpose. Okay, there is only single opening. So this is called as incomplete organ system. Okay, there is only a single opening for food as well as excretion. So digestive system having a single opening for both food and excretion is called incomplete. Clear? Yes. So what will be the complete digestive system? Definitely. It will have a separate openings for both food entering and excretion. So normally digestive system have 2 openings with mouth and anus, and when there is 2 openings for digestive system, it is called complete. Clear? And we have learned all the features regarding the level of organization as cellular level, sponges, examples, and we have studied a special feature here also, right, in organ system level of organization. So the rest of the topic will be continued in the next session. Thank you for watching and stay safe.